Series of beliefs, restore me as a chief. Record me underneath and hold me up to see. We're more than memories, much more than falling leaves. No longer begging pleas or praying on my knees. There's more to history than superficial victories. Your kisses unseen flow through my bloodstream. The blood is rushing, there must be something. Just do this one thing, reach out and touch me. Your love is awfully delicate, hug you for the smell of it. Trust our building element, don't hasten its development. I can't believe you're feeling me, love is what you're telling me. I feel for you unwillingly, and now your love is killing me. Your hands are all too innocent, schemes to make it intimate. Dreams of you play into it, seems these days are different. I can't believe you're feeling me, love is what you're telling me. I feel for you unwillingly, and now your love is killing me.
Welcome to Morning Light Radio. A little different, and don't know what to think about it because taking a new approach, at least for today. We're gonna just stream this as I cruise the streets, as I travel, and I don't have a clue what to expect, but that's all good. And I'll probably have to turn on a little bit of heat in my car, get that noise going, because it's a frosty December morning, and it's a Saturday, the weekend before Christmas. And I had a lot of dreams this morning, and some slightly disturbing ones. And my wife woke up when I was getting ready for work, and I shared the most disturbing one. Well, the only disturbing part that I could really think of was I met a lady. I was like at some kind of like party or get together thing, and there was a lady that was unfamiliar to me that said that she was pregnant with my child, and I believed her. And the baby was due at the same time that my wife in waking life is due. And I remember that being terrifying because, part of me just wanted to escape and hope that I never hear from this woman again. And the other side of me, the stronger half, was like, yeah, you can't do that. That's not in your nature, and that's not right, obviously. Yeah, and when I talked to my wife about that, she said that that's been something that she has feared, and that would be not a fun thing to be fearful of. Not fun at all. So I'm glad it was a bad dream and not the truth. And I'm glad that was impossible. I should have took the hint that this was a dream because of that. Even in the dream, I didn't have any recollection of this lady, and yeah, strange. That's dreaming for you. Shaky camera, shaky ride, bumpy roads. But That's how it goes. Bright lights, sun, all that beautiful stuff. Now, if I can, I want to light up a little bit of Palo Santo to start the day. I haven't done that for a long time because I'm running low on supplies. And I got this tiny little thin piece that's my last stick that I can still kind of grip easily and light at the same time. Had a hard time waking up this morning. Oh God, that smells good. I'm ready to have a freaking great day. I do feel highly refreshed after a night of dreaming. Palo Santo is such a sweet, beautiful smell. Blowing ashes all over my car, probably not the best for hygiene. But it's kind of fun. Wow, I truly feel refreshed. It's the weekend before Christmas. And this year I am very low on money. So I'm really hoping that the people that are important to me, that I can somehow express my care and appreciation and love in a way that has not expressed by material items. I haven't really thought so much about how I'm going to do that. I kind of just trusting in the space, I guess. really, I don't like shopping and going out and buying a bunch of stuff. Even when I do feel comfortable with the amount of income, or really the amount of money that we're keeping rather than forking over for bills. For a while, we've been kind of like a step behind. And I know we've been through cycles where this has happened. It's been a while. Things are getting quite pricey in regards to food and gas, and just the basic commodities we need on a day-to-day basis. So I have to maybe find a new game plan. But the reason I said I really don't like shopping most of the time, especially for gifts for people, because I think we're searching for something to express our deep gratitude, our deep love for others, and there's really not material items for the most part that can sufficiently express such a thing. Of course, you can buy gifts for somebody that they appreciate and that they enjoy, and a lot of the times it seems like that's a kind of a hard task in itself, especially if you have a big family and you're on a budget. And yeah, especially if you're short on time and all this other stuff that pretty much most of the people experience. So yeah, for me that just felt like doing too much, trying too hard. I do understand it's the thought that counts in a way. At least that's what we're kind of led to agree with. And I think it kind of gets us away from the best part of the holidays, and it kind of buries those important parts in these ritualistic acts of kindness. And I think maybe just being kind would be easier without the stress, without the expectations, without the embarrassment that some may experience, if they're not buying gifts, or if they're, repurposing gifts or whatever. Just because, we feel like we have to give something. And we don't. And everybody will be fine all the same. In some of the Christmas movies, it's like the end of the world if, the kids parents are broke and they can't buy them gifts. And I don't think that's true. And of course, well, not of course, but I don't really have any first-hand experience of that because in many ways I've been quite fortunate throughout my life, if we want to call that part of fortune. And so have my children. But if I use my imagination, of course my kid's been programmed to be prepared to accepting many, many gifts. And I'm programmed to go, oh my gosh, we don't have space for all this stuff. But I think they would be very happy to have a celebratory meal with their family, with their extended family, with guests, loved ones. And talk about, family life and share stories. I wasn't much into holidays, and I feel like maybe I'm coming around. Maybe it's the gray beard. I don't know. Maybe it's that it's as I get older, it's harder to gather with people. There is definitely something special when you see a child's face so excited. So maybe I'm contradicting myself with what I said earlier. A child on their birthday that's so excited and feeling special. I think for a lot of people there's a lot of pressure and often a lot of stress. second I thought I missed my my freeway change. But I did it. Oof. It's kind of interesting going back to the dreams. If I had to ask myself, what does that dream mean? What is trying to be communicated to me? What type of processing is happening through my dreams? Just going with whatever. I would say that that particular dream made me appreciate my relatively simple life. And staying with my wife throughout the years. And not getting anyone else pregnant, nor having the possibility of getting anyone else pregnant. So I'd say that's one thing that that dream serves. I think sometimes we could get carried away with desires and towards whatever bent we have. I think like Ram Dass says, if you're a sexy person, you're going to see everything, through your sexy perspective. And I think he was somewhat of a sexy person, and I can definitely relate to that. Where sexual desire is definitely a strong current that flows within me. So if I allowed that nature to run rampant, I probably could have easily been living that dream. Which I'm once again glad and relieved. Definitely overdue for a meditation session. I've been a bit lazy in the last few times I meditated was while lying, well, partially while lying in bed, and I had some good sessions doing that, or kind of sitting up in bed, nested, kind of in a bed, and a few pillows against the wall. I'm running a little bit behind the clock today, and I just have to allow that to be the case. And stressing out about it will not do any good. And stressing about most things don't do any good. There's been some arguments that I want to say are scientific, and just like anything scientific, you're going to have two arguments for the complete opposites. For complete opposites. And so there's an argument that stress is very unhealthy and can cause a lot of illnesses and other unpreferable things to occur. And then there is a recent argument that I heard is that we do not get enough stress. We don't get a healthy amount of stress through our environment, as it's argued that we once have had in more prehistoric times, where we were often the hunted. And so we manufacture stress in ways that would otherwise not be stressful. And we stress about whether I am successful enough, or whether I'm beloved enough, or whether my social media text gets enough thumbs up or hearts or whatever it is. We stress over food, which I say has, in some cases, is a legitimate reason to stress. If I'm getting 3 meals regularly a day, and I happen to miss one or two in once in a great while, I don't think that's a great reason for stress. Or fear. But we like things to be regular, don't we? allow the breathing to be the most important action. Allow the breathing to be the prominent thought. It's amazing how quick you can kind of pull in and center the energy flow. And how you can eliminate so much unnecessary thoughts and desires. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream with some words of appreciation. And thanks for being here. And doing what you do to be the best, to bring out the best, to love, to overcome a lot of these petty emotions and endless desires. And I thank you, God, for the reminder that everything we want, we already have. Thank you for allowing me to experience the love that you embedded inside of me. Please give me the continuity to share this beautiful intelligence within me, the wisdom of love. Help me find kindness throughout my day. Help me to bring joy and comfort to those I come in contact with. Please help me to avoid the ignorance that I can express through seeing only the superficial in the world around me and the people around me. Help me to recognize the divinity in all the life around me and all the people in the earth, in all the subject matter, the thoughts. Thank you so much for this morning, for this opportunity to do better, to be more aware. Help me to be be sensitive to the opportunities to choose in accordance with your love, dear God. Please bring love throughout my family, to all my friends, to my coworkers, to the people I come in contact with, to all the people around the world who I may never know. Please help us to not take this opportunity for granted, dear Lord. Please help us to turn away from the darkness, dear Lord, and into the light. Please help us to lean into love and away from hatred and anger. Please help each and every one of us to be beacons of light, to be acts of kindness, to bring a smile to someone else. Amen. Aho. Mahalo. Namaste.